Hey guys, Erica Diamond live. How is everyone tonight? All right, so we are waiting on Stacy Christine. I'm excited. So, I have not been live in forever. Got the glow going on here. Just waiting on Stacy. I have not been live in forever, so honestly, it's good to be back. I'm super excited. And there we go. Did it work?
Voila! How are you?
It worked.
It's magic, isn't it?
Okay, it's my first adding someone in. So can you hear me okay?
I hear you just fine. Can you hear me okay? It's kind of loud where I am, but...
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay, cool.
All right. So how are you?
I'm amazing. I had such a busy, productive, but fabulous day today. So, how are you?
Awesome.
Good.
Good. I have been dealing with sick kiddos.
Oh, no.
So it's been busy.
Very busy.
How's the weather?
Say it again?
I said, how's the weather?
Shitty. It's raining, but it's not cold, so I'm thankful. And, I didn't straighten my hair. I was planning on doing it like yesterday, so I'm happy I didn't. So I'm going wild and free in this rain. I don't care.
Well, Florida's trying to copy off of New York. I think it's supposed to go down to the 30s. If I'm not mistaken.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So, anyway. So, today, I just wanted to talk about something that was on my mind for the longest time, and I thought of you.
Oh, you're going to make me cry.
So today I wanted to talk about the alpha female and just how, I don't know if you want to say society or whatnot, just people have different opinions on what the alpha female actually is. And I think, a lot of stepping to my power was accepting the fact that that's what I was or I am. And, just to be confident in that and walk in that.
Yeah.
So, it kind of goes back to, your upbringing. And, I'm sure my parents did their very best, but, we were raised pretty religious. And, with that, there was just always this thing of, you always had to submit, that famous word, submit. And, while it does make sense, and I do believe in that to an extent, right? I just wanted to, come up and just clarify, a couple of things on an alpha female, and just, anyone that's out there that has felt like they were, or someone that's called them that.
Can you actually do me a favor? Can you explain what an alpha female is, just in case the viewers don't really know what it is?
Sure. Well, that's part of my title today. It is actually not an insult, it's a compliment. So, an alpha basically is just one, it's a term for a female that is, just highly confident, someone that is, I guess, strong-willed, not stubborn so much, but just someone that kind of walks on her own, very independent. While she may rely on others, just to have that, close group, she she owns her own, basically. She owns her own. She doesn't compete for attention.
There you go. Pull it
You
out, honey.
know,
Come on. Pull them out. Pull out them facts. Let's
you
go.
know, and people can, see her as intimidating. And in reality, she's just an overly confident person. She knows her worth. She knows her value. Um, it's just an exciting term. So
I was getting more and more excited as you were explaining what it was. I'm like, yes, bitch. Yeah. Sorry. I'm
it's
trying
a
to be more
very
professional.
exciting. Yes. Okay.
But you just can't.
So, I think the reason why people have seen it as a negative has been because there are those alpha females that are, feminists. No offense to the feminists, but I think a lot of it has to deal with mindset. It starts with the mind first and foremost. So to me, it's like, you can be confident, but don't mistake that for cockiness. Make sense? You can be strong-willed, but then the negative side to that is, you could also be stubborn. So to me, it's like all in how you portray yourself, how you carry yourself. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So, just kind of going into, again, what people think. So the first thing that they think are like, oh, she's manipulative, she's controlling, she's, a loudmouth, she has to have the last say, that type of thing. And in reality, there's 5 things that I want to go over today about an alpha female and why it is excellent to be an alpha female. Now, there are those beta females, and that's perfectly fine. But if you look at the beta female, the definition of the beta female is just so nice and cuddly and sweet, and then the alpha females get like the total opposite. So I just wanted to go over a couple of things that I know are the positives of an alpha female. Just to help, those ladies out there that want to own it, but are afraid of what people may say. So the first thing, like I said, was the state of mind. Being very goal-oriented. Just being able to be a go-getter, but also, not in a feminist sense. A lot of alpha females are married, so they do well with their partner. Another thing would be confidence. Right? We sort of just talked about confidence. So a lot of times an alpha female is confident, and that is mistaken for arrogance. So I think, when I started my business, I've always been a go-getter. So when I started, I'm like, okay, we're going to do this, 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 and this, and I'm going to get this done, and, talk to this person, and I got excited, but then people would take that as, she's, arrogant, so prideful, like, you know what I mean? It's all the negatives kind of kicked in, and that affected, my confidence at the time. My that wasn't necessarily where it is now. So I took that as, oh my God, maybe I shouldn't be that way. And so where I had no desire to, be validated by anyone per se, it's what I thought, it's still affecting me to an extent. So, just kind of going off of confidence, would you consider yourself a confident person?
Yes, but then there's also a no to go along with it. That's why I was kind of like hesitating on saying it. So, how do I word this? Everybody basically has to battle a human condition, right? The human condition is basically where we kick ourselves in the butt every single day with doubts, with fears, with insecurities. And I'm one of those people that it happens. it happens that the human condition kicks in. Like it could be a rainy day and it's cold and you don't want to go outside, but then you get cabin fever and you're just like you just, I don't know, like all of those things can play a factor in your confidence for the most part, you know. But the thing about me is not letting it take over my life. So the only way to not let it take over my life is to have that confidence, is to have that ambition, is to have that drive, and is to know that why and why you're doing the things that you're doing. So for me, I feel like because my why is so important, because my dreams are so big, they might be scary, but they're big. I have a confidence that I exude, which is what I'm being told, because it's in me.
Absolutely.
It's like literally in me, only because I've had no choice but to try to figure out how to make it. Like I've been taking care of myself since I was a teenager, because my mom is she's now a retired nurse, but when I was born, a year after I was born, she got her nursing license. So, and to be a nurse, I don't know if there's any nurses out there. Shout out to you guys, though. You're all amazing. But most of the times you have to work 12 hours in a day. And my mom would work 7A to 7P or 7P to 7A. So my ass had to take care of myself. My sister and I had to take care of ourselves. So from young, I had to learn I had to grow up. Long story short. And when you have no choice but to make it, you find the confidence. You have to find the confidence, you know? So yeah, I don't even know what your question was, but
no, that was perfect. A perfect answer about confidence. So kind of going into that whole thing with confidence, being like strong-willed. Okay, so I've read a couple of things about just that child that you think is stubborn, that they kind of want to do what they want to do. To me, I have many daughters, and one in particular, my 8-year-old, people consider her to be the stubborn child. And it was because I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, but I knew
it's
are you there?
It's freezing up a little bit. I don't know if it's me or you.
I think it's me.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
It's okay. Is it raining over there too or no?
It was actually earlier. It was.
Yeah, it's raining over here too. But keep going. I think it's okay right now.
Okay, so yeah, and in my area, I just moved, so my house sucks with reception at the moment.
That sucks.
Working on.
It's okay.
I'm working on
There
that. Working on, but going back to the whole, strong-willed and being stubborn and whatnot. The one thing about alpha females is it's not that they're stubborn, they're strong-willed, and to me that is another compliment. Being strong-willed. Why? Because the difference that I see is, we're open-minded. Again, going back to my 7-year-old, there's times where, somebody can look at her and say, oh my gosh, she's stubborn, she's not listening, that type of thing. But in reality, just talk with her and kind of, get down to her level and see, hey, why are you doing what you're doing? And she'll have, a conversation with you and tell you, well, this is what I want to do. And, but she is very open-minded when you say, well, let's try this, So, what about
some people have like just dominant personalities. Like it's like, for me, sometimes it's like if I want to do something, no, you can take it. If I want to do something, you're welcome. If I want to do something, nobody can stop me. I don't give a phooey who you are. Nobody can stop me. If I'm so determined on something, I will do it. I will get her done. And I could see what you mean by, like, people may think that you're stubborn or hard-headed or arrogant or whatever. Like, I can see all of it, but that's the difference between somebody that's ambitious and somebody that's not. It's like you're going to go after it, no matter what's in your way in order to get it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
so the terms that you were using, with the alpha and the beta and all that, I never really like looked into all of that too much. But as you are like talking about and describing what they are, I think at the end of the day, for me, the people that do come off confident and the people that say negative things about their confidence, it's really at the end of the day that person is really just insecure. That other person is just insecure, and that other person sees
Absolutely.
greatness in the person that is confident, and they don't see that greatness in themselves, or they want that greatness in themselves. So what they'll do is put you down. They'll put the confident person
Right.
down and make them feel like they're a piece
Right.
of nothing, and make them feel like they don't have whatever is exuding from them. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that 2017 was all about for me, was getting rid of those people that try to put me down because you know damn well I'm better than you. Oh, I'm sorry. That was cocky.
Yeah. So I was so there though. You try to hold on to these friendships, if you want to call it that, which they clearly are not. Um, and I think that's something that I, really had to get over. Forget
Have
about
to.
last year. I mean, it's like literally this started way before. And it was always this thing of, trying to fit in. Why do I have to fit in? Why can't I
Yeah,
just be me? And why can't
you're
you
born to
accept me for
stand out.
me? And
You're honestly born to
right.
stand
And
out.
I think what I've realized is, those that are supposed to be in your life, that are supposed to be walking along your path, they'll accept you for who you are. And that's it.
Amen.
You don't have to
Amen.
try to be somebody that you're not. And that's,
Amen.
I have never felt more at peace in my life than I do now, because,
Facts.
I have this motto. It's like, love me or leave me. Period.
Amen. That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Um,
Can you stop shaking the table, please? That's why I'm fussing at you. Sorry. Hi.
I
Mommy duties.
hear you. I
So
hear
to,
you.
to, to piggyback on what you said, I kind of forgot my thought for a second. Hold on. Oh, getting rid of the people that are holding you back. It's kind of sort of crazy how you will have people that will say that they love you. They will say that they care for you. They will they will cheer you on, but really their prayers are against you. And
Oh my God.
I think for me, I'm now getting to the point where you can spot it from afar. But me being the loving, Stacy, caring, cancer woman that I am, I want to help
We're the
them.
yellow.
I'm very much yellow. Very much yellow. I'm very much the person that wants to save the world. And one thing that my mentor embedded in my brain recently is you need to save your family before you can try to save the world. And that
Right.
thing, that saying right there hit me so hard, because I can give you an example. Sitting with my son right now over the summer, right? I was basically, I call it the divorce clearance sale, because I was getting a divorce from my husband, and I just wanted to clear out the things that I didn't really need anymore, didn't use anymore. And so I put up a Facebook live saying, hey, I have these shoes, I have this makeup, I have these purses, I have all these things that I want to give away or sell for very, very cheap, right? And so I was on my way to go donate this stuff to people. And I lost my wallet in the process of donating. And I was supposed to be mailing this stuff to people, right? And to be completely honest, when I lost my wallet, that was my last dollar that I had to my name, as well as all my debit cards, my PayPal cards, everything. And my son, when I got home, he said, I got home and I was crying. Like I was searching, walking around the streets of New York City. I was like, where the fuck is my wallet? Like I was in bad shape. It was my last dollar, right? And it was the weekend. The weekend. So it's like, hey, it was shitty.
The
Anyway,
awaken.
yeah. So anyway, long story short, I get home and my son.
I lost you.
You can't hear me? Okay, I'm glad you lost me
Oh,
because I'm about to cry. um,
there we go.
so my
Okay.
son is a godsend. So as I'm crying, walking the streets, trying to look for my wallet, I get into the bed and I tell him, like, Cameron, all I wanted to do was help somebody. All I wanted to do is donate these things to people. And he said, Mommy, you have to help yourself before you can help anybody else. You know, and
Wow.
that one little line, it like slapped me into place, and I was like, you know what, you're right. Like, why am I giving away all this stuff? Like, that's not like the way to go. Like, make sure that you can help your family before you go and try to save the world. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of females
Absolutely.
are like that. A lot of females are. You know, I want to help and give, and even though they have that confidence and even though they have that ambition, there's people that use, manipulate, and abuse and take advantage. So I'm like, I feel like I'm here to help people, help females especially, get like open their eyes to abusers. I was abused by my husband, and I told him, I talk about it clearly because when I left him, I said, you married the wrong American girl because I'm about to tell everybody what you just, like, because it needs to be heard. And to be honest, so I left my husband in 2016, and I was in a domestic violence shelter in December of 2016, but I was able to get my own apartment. Um, I was able to get my own apartment in December 2016. So when I got into my apartment, I felt free, like I felt empowered again. I felt like I could really take over the world. But January of 2017, one of my friends from 10 years ago actually got murdered by her boyfriend, choked to death. And she has a 4-year-old daughter. Well, she had a 4-year-old daughter. Her anniversary actually just passed of her death, January 12th. Oh my God, it's today. Oh my God, it's today. we
Wow.
we buried her on January 12th of 2017. And after that happened, I was just like, I'm not letting anybody slip through my fingers again. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that are so giving and so caring, and but they don't love themselves, which means that somebody comes in and just tries to destroy them. And there's so many people that want to just destroy a female. And it's so easy because when you think about it, an abuser, right? I don't know how I got on this topic, but anyway, when you think about it, an abuser, they will tell you lies, right? So that they can belittle you and uplift them, right? And after a while, that lie becomes a truth in your brain because after you hear it over and over and over and over again, after a while, you start to believe it, you know? So I feel like my mission, one of my missions, is to help the females that just have been abused and to retrain their brain, because all it is, it takes a few steps, a few daily habits, a few daily routines to just completely change your brain to know that you can conquer the world, you know, and continue to be that alpha female, because there's nothing wrong with being an alpha female. I honestly feel like females are
Right.
going to be taking
And
over this
even for the
world very, very soon.
beta female,
Say it again.
right? Even for the beta females, mindset is everything, right? I mean, we've learned that obviously from our mentor as well. Um, no matter what you touch in life, no matter what you do in life, it all starts with here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
So, I'm really excited to be on the journey that both you and I are on. Like, we've been business partners, we've been friends for about a year now, and like what the groups that we're in, it's like we're uplifting, and you can't make it on your own. I know we're saying that there's people that are out there that are going to try to use and abuse you, but that's why I stress so much, get away from those people, get away from them. And when you do get away from them, I can guarantee you, because today, for a fact, I felt it, you will get the love that you deserve. You will get the love that you deserve from friends, from your significant other, from anybody. And the key is also having boundaries, because you have family that's still going to use and abuse you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happens. You got some crazies in this world, and sometimes your crazies can be your own mother, your own father. But you
absolutely.
have to always remember your boundaries. Always have your boundaries.
Right.
And sometimes you have to cut them off, but sometimes it's really just
And
you
so
love them from a distance.
Right, right. And I think, one of those, just to kind of piggyback off of that, as far as your boundaries, do you agree it kind of starts with self-love? To me, it's like
Amen.
if you love yourself completely, unconditionally, you already know you already know your worth. You have
Absolutely.
self-respect. So you automatically have those boundaries.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I always saw that, as a problem. I didn't really love myself the way, I didn't respect myself like I should have. And what did that do? That only opened the door for others to disrespect me, to walk all over me, to not love me, unconditionally, not accept who I was. And it was like this race, try to be, this person who knows who that person was, like this imaginary person to get everyone to like me.
Yeah. And you're not the only one, and especially in this day and age, 2018, the social media crap, people are fantasizing over people's lives that are fake. A lot of people's Instagram and Facebook is
Absolutely.
a liar. And so people are looking at themselves
Right.
like, oh my God, I wish I can have her body. Oh my God, I wish I could have her lifestyle. But come to find out, she's really just going into the store taking pictures in the dressing room, and she's not really buying those clothes. She don't have the money to buy those clothes. But then you have these little girls and these females that are looking at them like, wow, I wish I could have that life. So social media nowadays is
Hmm.
completely distorting everybody's brain, everybody's brain. So at the end of the day, it all boils down to, I strongly believe you got to love God first, or your higher power first, then yourself,
Absolutely.
then yourself. And it's not then your spouse and then your child. No, it's God,
Exactly. You.
yourself, and then others,
Right.
and then others. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. And it's not selfish to love yourself before others.
No,
So,
you should be
that's
selfish.
something else.
At the end of the day, you should be selfish. No,
Absolutely.
you need to be putting it
Absolutely.
in your head to be selfish, okay? Because you being happy will
And
reflect your
it's
family.
not loving the person doing for them. It's just it's about you. Period. If you're
Absolutely.
not, it's like a mother that's constantly, doing for her kids, and then when it all boils to it, now she ends up sick, or she hasn't eaten the whole day, or whatnot. It's like, well, how can you effectively, you know, um, guide your
Take care of
kids,
your kids. Yeah, take care
help
of
your
your
kids,
family.
yeah, how can you effectively do that if you're not even taking care of yourself?
Another thing that I want to mention, because this is very, very true when it comes to when you talked about submissive earlier. A lot of females, they are trained to be submissive and be the wife. So they're the ones that are taking care of the kids. They're the ones that are taking care of the house. And maybe their husband makes enough money to where they don't have to work. There's still a way to still completely love yourself, and take care of yourself, and not and allow your dreams to still come true. Um, but
Right.
so many females are like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until my kids go to college. I'm gonna wait until retirement. I'm gonna wait because they're so important. No, 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 honey. There's a way to do both of them. There's a way to live your dreams, live passionately, while still taking care of your
Absolutely.
family.
Well, we're
And I
proof.
don't want
We are
females
proof.
out here.
Right.
Exactly. I don't want females to think that they only are on this earth to just be a wife or be a mother. Now, there are people that longed and yearned to just be a mother, longed and yearned to just be a wife, and that's fine. That's A-okay. But for the
Of course.
people that do have those dreams, best believe you can still make them work and work towards them, even
Absolutely.
though you're in a situation.
And I want to say one thing also. I've always known, again, just being that go getter, right? I've always known that I've had a calling on my life. And I was that person that said, well, I'm not sure, maybe that's me being selfish. Like, maybe I should just, wait until they're older. Like, I should be tending to them. Why, I'm a horrible mom if I can't tend to my kids, and I'm thinking about myself and what I want to do. But in reality, it's like, God will give you the tools, Okay, he'll put people in your life, to help you out, and he did, and so me stepping into my power and actually, walking in my purpose, you know, I have never seen my kids happier than they are now,
Yeah.
because they look at mom, whether it's mom or dad, they see like, wow, like I want to do what you're doing. I want to be
Aw.
confident,
Yeah.
I want to have my own business, and
Yeah.
they get excited with life,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like
so that's a big
with my
deal.
with my son, we basically have a partnership. Like we shook on it. Like mommy has these dreams and these goals. You see this vision board right here? Would you like to be a part of this vision board? Wouldn't you like to be on this boat? Wouldn't you like to be on this island?
Yeah,
Wouldn't you love to have that car? Okay, well mommy has to do certain things to get us there. Okay? So let's agree that
right.
at times you're going to be a good little boy, just like you are right now in the Dunkin' Donuts. I love you so much. You're going to be a good little boy. Let mommy work because you will be rewarded once mommy is done working. So you basically just
Right.
need to be on the same page with your kids, and
Right.
they're gonna appreciate it because we'll be able to have the freedom later on. Soon come. Like this is goals right here. I'm not gonna have to be on my phone all the time. I'm not gonna have to be on the laptop all the time. I'm actually gonna be still making money while we are sitting on our island. Okay, and so like
Okay.
basically the goal is to really just be in communication with your family, and when your
Absolutely.
family can see the success, it gives them hope. It gives confidence in themselves too. Technical difficulty.
My connection is crappy.
I see you right back.
My connection is crap. Sorry. Are you there?
It's okay. While you're getting yourself together, I'm going to say what's up to all of our viewers. You guys are amazing. What's up, Jose? What's up, Jennifer? You guys are the best. Esther, Neil, Quentin, RJ, Jennifer, I love you. Jody, Johnny, Rue. I don't know if this is the end. I'm waiting on her internet to kick back in.
All right.
There you go. I got you. You back?
You got me back?
Yes, I hear you.
Any
any
All
any
right.
closing
My
things that you
reception is.
wanna? We can close it out.
So, yeah. So, thank you for tuning in, whoever tuned in. I appreciate all the likes and the hearts. Thank you, Stacy Christine, for joining me tonight and just kind of going over, our thoughts, basically. Um, and just to remind those women out there that are, whether you're alpha or you're beta, we're all confident, you're all beautiful, you're all loved, you're all worthy. And I wanted to also point out, I have
Personal development group, guys. Waiting for her to come at you back.
there we go.
There you go.
My
You're
reception
good.
is horrible.
It's all right.
All
We're
right, so
working on
just
it.
getting this.
You're good.
All right, so I have a free personal development, and it is called the MOMxecutive Empowerment and Enrichment Society. So I will go ahead and post a link down in the comments if anyone would love to have you. And thank you, Stacy
You're
Christine, for joining me
welcome. This was
tonight.
amazing.
Stay dry.
Adios.
Bye. My crap. Thank you again.